Namaskar, my name is Samira. Over the next couple of months, I'm going to take you through a concept that is really very close to my heart, the Brahma Viharas. When I was very young, I first came across this word in a retreat. Maybe I was young, maybe I was so caught up in my own drama that I did not really register, I did not really take to it so closely. But over the last decade or so, I have realized that in all my practice of meditation and mindfulness, these are the practices that hold me in good stead, that are really the cornerstone of all that I do. And without these practices, my work is really very hollow. So, what are these Brahma Viharas? Gautam Buddha talks about the Brahma Viharas as 4 mind states or dwelling places of our mind. They are behaviors that we must embody. What are these 4 Brahma Viharas? So, the 4 Brahma Viharas are Maitri or loving kindness, Karuna or compassion, Mudita or empathetic joy, and the last but not the least, Upeksha or equanimity. What does it mean? The first one, Maitri or loving kindness, is our capacity to love unconditionally and to offer unconditional friendliness to the world. The second one, Karuna, compassion, is our ability to feel the pain of other people, to understand the pain and suffering of mankind, humankind, and also all sentient beings. The third one, Mudita or empathetic joy, is the ability to find joy in the joy of others. The last one, Upeksha or equanimity, is our ability to stay still and be present no matter what our circumstances are. Together, these 4 are the cornerstone of all mindfulness practices. Within the Buddhist tradition of Vipassana or insight, these 4 practices are incorporated very, very deeply. And what they actually do is that they help us to break from our patterns of reactivity. Reactivity goes completely against us. It's like self-sabotage. That's not our original intention in our lives. Our intention in our lives is to be happy. And when we react the way we do, it's like a form of self-sabotage. So these practices help us to move beyond our reactivity. Now, what does it actually do? What it actually does, it creates an abode or a home where you will live in your mind. Please remember, these are dwelling places or abodes. These are not tourist spots that you will visit and come back. These are places that you will stay on for longer and create your comfort there. In the current day, in this year especially, they take even more importance with all that's going on around us, with the stress, the anxiety, the social isolation. The Brahma Viharas, if practiced correctly, help us to heal ourselves, to heal the world. They take care of our emotional tensions, they take care of the stress that we are feeling. They are such a beautiful way to heal ourselves and to heal the world. The Brahma Viharas are heart practices that are cultivated through specific meditation techniques. It takes practice, it takes enthusiasm, and even then it's a constant journey. You cannot one day wake up and decide that from today I am going to be fully loving, fully compassionate, fully joyous, or fully still and in a state of permanent equanimity. It's not a button that goes on and off. So 2020, like I said, has been a tough year for all of us. It's been ultra transformative too. So anything that's tough changes you. It changes you for the better. And it's a good time to put in place some practices that we will hold on for the rest of our lives, which will keep us on this journey of transformation. The first of these Brahma Viharas, Maitri or loving kindness, will be up on my channel soon. So please do like, subscribe and share. After all, this is a practice that many will benefit from. I'll be very happy to hear from you. Leave a comment, write in, connect. After all, we are all walking each other home, and it's so beautiful to be a part of each other's journey. So dear friends, I look forward to seeing you virtually and very often and soon. Till then, may all beings be filled with loving kindness, with joy, with compassion, and with equanimity. And so it is.